I'm Herbert Young. I am the founder and CEO of Huron Games, and we're working on a primary title, flagship title, Death Carnival.
Talk about this game. What's Death Carnival all about?
It's super, super cool because it's almost a new genre. It is a fast-paced, top-down, parkour shooter.
Let's talk about some inspirations in making this game. We talked a little bit off camera, but like Quake, the old shooters. Like, talk about that.
Yeah. So we played a lot of Quake, Doom back in the day. We played it a lot, 16 hours a day. So yeah, we were really, really playing it.
So talk about this game. Like talk about the mechanics and how you play this game. An online multiplayer game.
So we have single player, we have co-op, and we have PvP. So PvP is like 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, up to 5-on-5. So we have a bunch of other modes that you can go through.
So it's an isometric type of shooter. Is it? Would you call this a twin stick shooter?
I would say you can think of like Overwatch combined with Diablo, combined with Tony Hawk in terms of the movement, the fast-paced verticality, but wrapped in a package that is a twin stick shooter, so it's very easy to control, despite all the things going on.
You guys have we talked about jump pads before this interview, but you guys have speed pads in here, and you can also you can jump at any time as well.
Yeah, because we have speed pads, but we love jump pads so much, we used it so much back in the day that we built it into people's feet. So you can activate a jump pad anytime when you dash and dash again with a certain amount of time.
What does making your game in Unity open up for you technically and creatively?
Unity really gave us a really good opportunity here. For example, our booth, we're right in the middle of the staircase coming down to GDC. All the people coming in GDC have to go through our booth first. And I think we got a lot of exposure. You know, as small developers, we don't have a lot of money for marketing. You know, not many people know about our games. But made in Unity, it brought us in front of the whole world, where people can judge the game for themselves, and not just by the dollar amount that you spend in marketing.
What's the biggest challenge when making an independent game in 2023?
I would say there's a lot of really good-looking games these days with ridiculous budgets. You know, games these days cost up to $100 million to make. But I think indie developers are fighting back. Indie developers are focused on the really cool gameplay, focus on building their games, on the games that they really loved when they were kids, when they're growing up, games that they love to play with their friends. And I think that we have a massive advantage now, especially these days, to compete against the big studios.
How long has this game been in development?
This game has been in development since 2019, but we did a lot of prototyping. Like, we built hundreds of levels even before then. We tested like every single mechanic possible to see what doesn't work. But now we know exactly what will work, and that's what we're doing right now.
You know, you talk about Quake and Doom and stuff like that. You know, it had a huge modding community. Do you plan to support modding for your game? Question.
It is a big question. I would say if there's enough people bugging us about it, we're probably at it.
So when is your game coming out? What platforms are you aiming for at launch?
At launch is going to be for PC first, and we're going to get a console, and we're going to go to mobile devices as well. We're going to hit early access later this year. But yeah, the more support we have, the more we can do.
You know what I love about twin stick shooters is they're pretty great on Nintendo Switch.
We're going to be talking with them, and hopefully they'll like the game too.
Awesome, Herbert. And in the meantime, where can people go to support your game? Discord, Facebook, wishlist on Steam?
Yeah, just search for deathcarnival.com, and you can support us on Steam by wishlisting. You can also check out some of our Founders Pack, where you can get stuff that will help support this dev team. Yeah, and we have an amazing Discord community up. We actually have the best URL on Discord. They try to take it away from us so many times, but it is discord.gg/DC for Death Carnival, DC, just /DC.
Dude, you should sell that and put more money into your game dev.
We got offered a lot of money for this. We're like, no, we want to keep our brand. No, nobody's taking it away from us.